I've done pretty much just about anything you could think of.
That's cool.
Yeah, growing up, I had an uncle in the construction business, one that was a plumber, and one that was an electrician. So I can do all three of those. My dad had a mechanic shop, so I was ASC certified master tech when I was 13.
You have a lot of skills.
Yes, sir.
I've thought about, like, if I could go back to my 18-year-old self with the knowledge that I have now, I wouldn't have taken student loans and gone to college. I would have gone and gotten an electrician, gotten certified as an electrician and started working there. I ended up getting a good job with my degree and everything, and I had fun in college, but I would be a lot more set financially right now if I had gotten an electrician certification and started working.
I went to University of South Florida for computer engineering.
Yeah, I don't think I could have pulled off an engineering degree when I was 18. I was just not dedicated enough.
Oh, I wasn't either, trust me.
You gotta really care and want it to really pull off an engineering degree. Like the people that I knew who went to school for engineering at the same school I went to, they did easily 4 or 5 times as much work as I did for my degree.
Me, I found school very boring.
Yeah, same.
I was 125 points away from a perfect score on the SAT.
I don't know exactly how many points. So perfect score would be 18 or would be 1600 on both, right?
1475.
I had 710 on the math and I had 650 on the English portion. Somewhere around there. I know I had just over 700 on the math, and I had, so that would be like 1360, 1370, somewhere around there. I did pretty well, but I did not give 2 shits about school back then.
Me neither. I was a party animal. I would go the day before it, find out what was going to be on it, read the chapter, memorize it, and go take the test.
Yeah, I did not. So I graduated high school with a 1.2 GPA because I never did a single piece of homework. I got an A on the test. I refused to do the homework. It balanced out to like a C or a D, and I'd just move on. I refused to do the homework because I was an idiot, and I didn't realize that it would just be better in the long run if I just did the homework, just sucked it up, but I didn't want to do it. I felt like I didn't need to.
My biology teacher was like this real southern woman. Her name was Miss Olburn. I used to call her Miss Slowburn because she talked like she was just mentally handicapped. And I just couldn't stand her class, so I would just sit there and just go nuts. And she finally told me, she goes, "You don't want to be here, do you?" I said, "Absolutely not." I said, "I would either rather you give me an F and let me go or pass me and let me go." She goes, "I'll do you a favor." She goes, "I'll give you until Friday, and I'm going to give you the final exam for the year. If you pass it," she goes, "I'll at least give you a C. I just don't want to see you in my class. You're too
distracted." That's a dream scenario.
I went home, read the whole biology book, went in there on that Friday, and I got a 97, I think, on her test.
Yeah, that is a dream scenario. Man, I wish I would get... If I could have gone into high school and just take the final exam after, like, a couple weeks and then just never come back, shit, I'd do that in every single class. I was the same way. I was really bored in school. I mean, looking back on it, it's just, you know, it's my fault, obviously, but I
Yeah,
was
you can't blame
yeah,
anybody but yourself. You
yeah,
get what you put to it. So, yeah. Do I wish I went back and paid attention? Well, hell yeah. You ever see the movie? What's it called? The New Yorker movie. Oh shit! Then he says the greatest thing, the worst thing in life was a wasted talent. Oh, a Bronx Tale.
I haven't seen it.
With Robert De Niro. Awesome movie. I wish my Ada was good enough to solo.
How many stars?
A whopping 2.
Oh yeah, probably need a few more stars. You can solo some places. You just have to go somewhere a little easier.
Well, like my Rhoda at least is decent. My Rhoda is 4 stars. But Rhoda doesn't heal herself, so I usually try to use either Cygnus or.
I set up a simple macro just to use a health or a Atra potion every like 59 minutes.
You know that's against terms of service, though.
Eh. It's not egregious. It comes
comes
it comes stock on my Logitech keyboard. It has the Logitech gaming software lets me set up a simple macro on it. So
Yeah, I've got a GeForce 510. I've got the shoot. Even my headset from Logitech has 3 macro.
yeah, I'm not worried.
Now here's a weird one for you. I have the Logitech keypad with the joystick on the side. What's it called?
Yeah, I have the exact same thing, the G13. That's what I'm using.
Go on Amazon and type in Logitech G13 and look at what they're selling for used. I paid $15.
Yeah, I bought it like 8 years ago.
No, for $300 used.
What? I'm using mine still. That's what I have all my macros and stuff set up on. I mean, it's sweet. I love the thing.
The thing I found out, for at least for me, is the buttons are off. Like if I tell it to hit F1, it hits F2. If I tell it to hit 1, it presses button 2 and.
So I've had it be a little bit glitchy for me before, but usually I just unplug it, plug it back in, and it resolves it.
It only does it in this game. That's the weird thing. Only inside Estelia, it's one key off, and I can't figure out why.
That is weird.
But yeah, games like Final Fantasy Online, I had my whole rotation programmed into one button with pauses and everything. So I would just press two buttons and I'm off like, Errol Flynn.